Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Iskal's second ever snapshot review. Check it out video. This is the first time I did one of these, and the only time I've done one of these was when the Ocean Monuments came out, because I thought it was such an addition to the game. And here we are again. 1.11 is around the corner. Mojang announced a bunch of new stuff over at the Minecon that I was at, saw it live, sat next to Jeb, said hi Jeb, how are you? He didn't reply to me. Well, he did later. Anyway, but I was super excited. Me and Mamba were sitting next to each other and we were fist bumping every single announcement they made. Oh, I was just, what happened with the weather? It got darkness because of thunder. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the new features that I've discovered today as well. First of all, the absolute coolest addition in my head are the Shulker boxes. These are basically chests, but they are a lot cooler, and they come in all different wool colors, and I've lined up the wool underneath them so you can see how well they match, except for this guy. Seems to be a little bit off. I believe this is actually the default you get when you craft them. But these are, first of all, very cool. The animation when you open them, can we see it better? Nope, the little thing covers it. But the animation once you open them, very cool. And also you can place them on the side, like so. Very cool. You can place them upside down, which I've done over here. This is a personal favorite. I wonder what happens. Oh, we don't get suffocated if we stand under it. And then you can open them upwards like this. Also, if you stand on them, I just did this for like an hour, just having fun. If you stand on them and open them, they do that. I was hoping that you could take like a redstone signal and do the same thing. But that doesn't work, unfortunately. But anyway, very cool addition. And there's more to these things. Let's start somewhere. You can name them. Check this out. If I would name this Iskal's Secret Box, that will stay named, and I can place it, and ooh, I thought that they would be named in there, because if you name a chest, that will happen. That's probably just a bug. That's a little bit of failure. However, if you break this guy now, let's just get rid of this copy that we have. Boom. If I break him, oh, I'm in creative. I'm such a derp. I'm an idiot. Hold on, let's try that again. Oh, no, I got it here, didn't I? Yeah, I got it here. Okay, let's try that again. We place it. Open it, doesn't say there. We break it, and I'm in creative still. Okay, let's do game mode survival. Now let's break it. Boom. I pick it up, and it has dropped the name. Interesting. I was sure that was a thing. However, one thing that you can do is to store items in them and break them. So if I break this guy, it will now have brown wool 64. Which means that these are basically like backpacks. Also, you can break them using a piston, which is huge. So let's place the guy that we have with the 64 brown wool. And I got a piston connected here to a button that will input it into a hopper and then put it into a dispenser, which will then get powered with 4 ticks later. Because the dispenser also places them. Check this out. That means, ladies and gentlemen, that we can make movable storage a thing in 1.11. Imagine the things we can hook up to this. I've already I've just sat here and tried out things in a different world before I started this recording, and I was like, I'm blown away. There's so many things that we can do with these things. This is probably my favorite thing of this snapshot. Ooh, it didn't work that time. That's weird. What happened? Oh, the hopper picked it up too late. But anyway, very cool, and the fact that you can dye them is also super cool. I tried that now, but it didn't seem to work. Let's see. I have the way you make these, by the way. You need 2 shulker shells, which you get from shulkers. I tried to do some test killings of them, and it seems like you get them every single time without a looting sword. And it seems like you can never get more than 1 even with a looting sword. But remember, the shulkers doesn't respawn from what I know, so they're gonna be pretty valuable on servers. I'm thinking Hermitcraft. Let's maybe start a shop. But yeah, I tried to dye them, and I think there's a bug at the moment, because if you do that, it does give me an output, but it's still the same color. And if I craft it, it actually takes a cactus green from me. So most likely a bug that they will fix in the next one. By the way, I don't recommend you upgrading to this snapshot in your survival world quite yet, because there are a few crash bugs that will occur. One is with furnaces. But anyway, if you find any more bugs, you should post them on the tracker. Now, let's move on. I'm sorry, I'm so super excited about the shulker block. I'm gonna use that a lot. And just as like a floor, it even looks great. There are a few things though that I have found out that I should mention. They work a little bit different from normal chests. If I am to place a glass block, I've actually not tried the glass. A normal chest would open, but these doesn't. And even if you have a slab and you place the slab on top, like so, that doesn't open either. What you can do though is place a slab on the other. Oops, I just made super dirt. Wow. If you place a slab there, they will open. And that's because if you look at the hitbox as it moves, can we do F3 and B? Hitbox is shown. Oh no, they don't have a hitbox, but you see the size of it. It kind of goes up. So a little bit different from normal chests, but since you can place them on the sides, that should work itself out. Wow, I'm getting burpy. I just had a coffee when I tried this out on my own. The dispenser also, I've tried to make it so that they can place the shulker block shulker box in a different direction, origin, but that doesn't seem to work either, no matter how I place the dispenser. Maybe something they'll fix, hopefully something they'll fix, because we kind of want to place them sideways, Mojang, or Mojang. But anyway, that's the shulker box. Just super excited. I think it's a fantastic block that's coming to Minecraft. This is probably one of the best additions I've ever seen since like pistons and hoppers and that. Anyway, let's move on. Speaking about technical blocks, they also added this guy here, which is an observer. And this, ladies and gentlemen, be prepared that the professionals, Mambo Jumbo, Doc M, and all of them people will probably create some pretty advanced redstone mechanics with these. This is basically an update detector, just like a bud switch that you can make out of pistons. If I place a block on this side where it has a square, it will output a redstone signal, a 1-tick pulse on the other side. I did notice that the redstone strength of that block was only, or if that pulse is only 1. So you need a repeater if you want to use the signal for anything like that. But this means it detects any block movement. However, or any block placement, sorry. Or change to a block. However, I did try this out with farmland, and I found something interesting. I don't know if this is intended, maybe it is, but if I place down some seeds, notice how the lamp will now turn on, boom, right? But every time this seed update, I was hoping to get a signal as well, and we don't. So it can't really detect when the wheat is fully grown. I don't know if that's intended, but that is what I found out. However, it will detect a furnace. Let's see if I can do this without crashing it. If we put in something that can be smelted, and then pay attention to the lamp, I put in a potato. Oh, we can't actually see. But once the furnace goes on, the lamp blinks, meaning that we get a pulse. And also once the furnace is done cooking, boom, the lamp will go again. So with that, you can build like a smart furnace system, I suppose, which is pretty cool. I've also placed this vertical so that you can see that it works in a vertical direction as well. There is another huge change to the game, and that's this guy, the cartographer. With him, you can unlock treasure maps. You heard me, treasure maps. It's like they watched my island series and listened to what I've said in regards of like, hi, can we get treasure maps? Because that would be fantastic. No, they've done it slightly different. Let me see if I can get to that trade. I got it as the 4th trade when I did this the first time. They are, by the way, librarians, so you can get the normal librarian still, or you can get the cartographer. There's also a new green villager. There we go. Ocean Explorer map, that's the treasure map. And Woodland Explorer map, that's another treasure map. We're gonna get the Woodland one. The Ocean one basically just takes you to Ocean Monuments, which was a little bit disappointing if I'm honest. I would have liked to see more dungeons, but 1.11 ain't finished yet. They may still add that. But this Woodland here, that is a brand new thing. Open it up and you will see like a little house on the map. Now, pay attention to my little symbol down in the bottom right hand corner. It's very tiny, which means that this is probably around 15,000 blocks away, if I could take a guess. That's right, they're extremely rare, these woodland mansions. But they also added a new thing called locate, I believe. Locate and then mansion. Boom. And it will tell me the closest mansion in blocks. Or the position. So I'm just going to teleport there. So okay, I was a little bit off with how far away it was. But it was still like minus... or it was still 4,000 blocks away. Jeez, the weather... They've added a new rule where you can disable the weather. But I don't know it by heart. So I'm not gonna try it out. Anyway, this is the mansion, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty cool building, I gotta say. I'm pretty impressed with how they've designed this thing. A lot of people on the Reddit I saw were like, ooh, I'm gonna use this as my new base. I don't know, guys. It's not that beautiful. You can build better yourself. But for an auto-generated thing, I think it's pretty good. The entrance over here leads us into this gigantic thing. And I gotta say, I've already explored one of these, and I've already tried out some things. They're pretty big, like inside here. There are treasures that you can find as well, so there may be spoilers. Ooh, look at this room. This wasn't in the first one I saw. So they generate a little bit different, it seems. Can we give ourselves some night vision here, maybe? Just so that we can enjoy the light a little bit more. Hi, Creeper! Crazy fool, I am in creative. You can't do anything. But yeah, they seem to generate a little bit differently. This room was not in the other one I generated. And a chest full of dark oak saplings. How useful. They generate in dark oak forest, so not really super useful. There are some hidden chests like this one here. And I noticed in the last one I tried that you can find like diamond armor and stuff. Ooh, this is also a room that I didn't see. So very fun is the fact that they generate different rooms. So you can be lucky or you can be unlucky. And since they are so rare, you're gonna have to travel a lot in your survival world to get to these. But the cool thing is they have these enemies. And let's grab some diamond armor and let's fight these guys. They ain't too hard with if you're geared up in your world. But they're not super easy either. You can very quickly get crowded is what I noticed. Ooh! And I don't have any food, so I better be careful. Yeah, they look very derpy. When I saw this at Minecon, I was like, geez, look at how he's holding the axe. What an idiot. But I don't know. I don't know if they're going to change that or if they like them being derpy. Maybe they do. I'm not sure. But there we go. When you kill them, they will drop emeralds and rarely they will drop totems. And the totems, now that is an item that's been created probably for Rendog. Ooh, this type of room wasn't in the last one I saw either. Loads and loads of chests. Yeah, the totem, let's have a look at that. Let me just slay these. I want to check what's in these chests as well. Just because I don't know. I don't know how to do snapshots videos, ladies and gentlemen. I know they're usually very, like, to the point and that's it. But I kind of like to experience it with you guys. Probably them chests are empty. I don't know. You'll have to find out by yourself. We're gonna head up and we're gonna find the room with other guys in them. With the other guys in them? Oh wow! Baby Zombird. I thought it was a baby Vindicator. They seem to also be like a little bit like a maze, these things, because inside I just got to a dead end, so I had to dig through the wall, which is interesting. And this seemed to be a little bit weirdly generated of a staircase, but okay. As you can tell, they're pretty huge, these things. They're in fact massive. So you'll probably quickly get lost. I found this room as well in the last one. I don't know what this is about, but it's just like a double fence thing. I'm not sure what that is about. While searching here, I should say that I've spent the last hour, instead of making this video super quick, I spent the last hour or so trying to get these guys to respawn in the mansion. And I couldn't. And I don't know if I missed something, if it's like you have to do something special, but I tried village breeding. So I tried to make a village breeder in one of the mansions to see if the villagers would turn into these nasty guys. I also tried... Oh crap, I shouldn't have done that, should I? I don't have a pickaxe. Hold on, we can fix that. I also tried to simply let them spawn in as they were. Here's the new guy, by the way. Whoo, he shoots goals at me, stupid idiot. They're actually Vexes. which it's a very fancy world. Oh yeah, these guys also dropped their iron axe. Look at these. Ooh, scary things. They ain't too bad actually. They look terrible at Minecon, but if you're in diamond gear, you should be able to handle this thing pretty easily. Ooh, we got a totem. Fantastic. I don't know if the totems are only dropped by these summoners or if they're dropped by the axe guys as well. I'm not sure about that. But anyway, this is the totem. Hold it in your right hand, in your offhand, and if you die, you'll get a second chance. Like, you will get a second wind. Now, let's be honest, this guy ain't gonna die, but for Rendog and other people, that's a pretty good thing. You can't craft these totems either. You need to find them. But as I was saying, I tried to spawn them in using vanilla mechanics, so darkness, I tried lightness, I tried nighttime, and I couldn't get them to spawn. I asked on Twitter, I asked on Reddit, no one seemed to have been able to find it out yet. But it's only been a few hours since this snapshot was released, so if they can respawn, hopefully you let me know down in the comments below, because I'm done testing for today. Let's just go into Spectator and have a look at this thing a little bit more. Yeah, there are some cells as well. Ooh, here's another huge chest room. Are these all empty, or will you be able to find something? They seem to all be empty. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Hi, guy. Ooh, this room wasn't in the other one as well. Yeah, so there seem to definitely be a lot of different generations to these when it comes to rooms and stuff. I saw a tweet from someone who found an obsidian block with a diamond block inside it, so there's definitely good loot to be found if you have a look around for these. But as I was saying in regards to the spawning, if they do spawn naturally, or if you can get them to respawn, then that means that you can make an emerald farm, because all of them drop emeralds. That also means that you can probably make a totem farm. Maybe fully AFKable. I don't know if they drop the totem when killed by other things than a player. But there is a lot of potential. I just want to know if they respawn. I got one tweet saying that he found that they respawned after a few minutes when he was out exploring. I'm not sure if that's confirmed though, because I tried for about a half an hour, like flying away and flying back and resetting the difficulty and stuff like that, and I couldn't get them to spawn. So we'll see. It could also just be a thing that they haven't implemented yet, or it's designed as designed. I'm not sure. But very, very cool. I'm super excited about these Vindicators. I'm super excited about the Observer, about the blocks thing. There are some more things in this snapshot, but I'm sure that the more formal snapshot videos will cover that. Personally, I just want to comment on 111. That's why I did this video. Mojang, I think you have done a fantastic job. You're bringing back the Minecraft spirit that we'd like to see in updates. Coming close to 1.10. 1.10 came close after 1.9. And so many new cool features, both technical stuff and survival, like exploring stuff. Personally, I think that there's been too much focus on like command blocks and creative gameplay and map making lately. I know there are some new enchantments in this, negative enchantments, but from what I understood at the Minecon, you can only get them in creative. Now focus on the thing that makes, or the most players play, which is survival. I believe anyway. That's what I play, you know, so focus on that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this little weird snapshot review video. Let me know what your favorite thing in 111 is so far. Hopefully they add some more thing. They still haven't colored ladders. They still haven't colored trapdoors. And I would personally love to see a way to dye the planks. Imagine if you could dye like oak planks and they'd get into red planks with the oak texture in the background, or something like that. That would be fantastic for building in this game. But yeah, let me know what your favorite addition is. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the next one.